Right, whenever you're ready. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Dave, we want to thank you so much for the opportunity you gave us, especially through the Julie's family, Juliet and Tom. And we have benefited a lot from the training which we had last week. It was a very wonderful training. And as a community, there are many things we have learned. And some of them we had already started putting them in practice. We learned about how we can develop holistically, that is developing spiritually, socially, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. As a community, we have an organization called One Love Organization, One Love Association. In this association, we are trying to look at the family, how best we can develop a family economically and spiritually. That has been our goal. But from this training, we are going to look at social and intellectual aspects seriously. We believe we can transform ourselves, we can transform the community. And we started this personally, me as a family, me, James and James, we have started a baking industry, and this is a skill we learned from one of you who came with Deborah last year. She taught Joyce how best she can make cakes, how she can make bread, and she gave her a book. That book has assisted us, and we talked to Julie. She helped us to get an oven. We started baking bread as a family, and this has transformed our lives at home and in the community generally, because now Joyce went for training and she got a certificate in baking. She is so passionate on baking. She's now baking bread at home, and she's trying to teach the skill to the community members in this place. And we believe through our association, Kagala One Love, we are going to develop from one level to another. We have now got an oven which is helping us to cook, to bake bread. We have got a mixer. After selling the proceeds from what we have made, the bread we made, we now think of buying a slicer, and we now supply bread in our community. People eat fresh bread. People believe in us because they know we are trained. We thank you very much for this training. And as an association, Kagala One Love Association, coming up together and united together with our neighborhood, our neighbors, we have come up with many projects. One of them, we have bought land as a community. We mobilized resources, and members have got land in the places away from our area, but it's a good place. We have an idea of planting their fruit trees, and these fruit trees will help us to generate money, which will help us to get a fruit processing industry or machine. Through this training, from this training which we got from last week, we are going to teach our fellow members in the association. When this knowledge goes on and on within the association, we believe the fruit processing industry will come up with the combined effort. We believe our children will be able to go to school, that is developing their intellectual well-being. We believe our people will be developed spiritually, because through this we have also started up a church, and that is the Ebenezer Community Church where we are now. It is still a younger church, but we believe we are going very far. We are now 4 months in existence. In our third month of existence, we are able to acquire a keyboard as an instrument which can help us in praise and worship. We have impacted the community. we have now today, as you have seen, we have 70 people gathering in this church, including children. And given that the greatest number are children, if we get these skills, they are going to help the community to grow and to be an independent and a well-developed community. We want to thank whoever you are working with. We want to thank New Hope International. They have blessed us. Many organizations come, but they come to give relief. But New Hope International has come really to develop us. Through the training, I came also to learn that development does not take only one aspect, but takes all the aspects of life. I came also to know that the countries we call developed, they may not be necessarily developed. We think if we apply what we have learned, we are going to be more developed, because we are going to develop spiritually, we shall develop socially, we shall develop physically. Most organizations develop people physically, but for us we are going to have a holistic human development. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. May God bless you. We as a church, Ebenezer Community Church, we are praying for you. We shall always keep you in prayer. Don't hesitate. Actually, we are now counting on you as members of this church. We shall always be praying for you. We shall always be lifting you up in prayer. And wherever there is the need for any support, maybe support in prayer, support socially, maybe there is something we can handle together, don't hesitate to tell us. We are there to work with you, and we believe God on our side. We shall go a step ahead. Thank you very much. May God bless you so much.
Thank you.